guys. Well, I'm just getting up and getting moving for the morning. Somebody's stash spot. I think there's some pots and pans in there. It was here a couple years ago when I was here. Go check out this thing back here. Some of you guys might find it interesting. It's got a gear and pinion system right here. A big old gear back there. Kind of like a rear end in the vehicle. The foot controls. Got some levers up here. So down the road, on the other claim over, a couple years ago, or a few years ago now, I was over there. I saw buckets they had. Buckets that were attached to a cable line. And I think they would hang cables across here and they would haul some cables right here. And that's how they got across the river. They had some buckets attached to a cable, and I think this machine operated it. Thing could have been used to winch rocks out of the way too. I really don't know entirely what they used it for, but I want to say it's called the yarder machine, but not quite sure. I call this the yarder path, just because it leads up to that machine. Well, it rained all day yesterday, so I didn't get out that much. I went out yesterday evening and I moved a couple buckets. Well, there she is. She's not running 100% perfect, but she'll get the job done for the day. Days ago, I was just sluice boxing right out there by that rock. Not that big one, but that rock behind the big one. And now you guys see it when I go down there. I'm going to have a new sluice box spot today. So here's camp. I got the tarp out the other day. I had it all spread out, but then it started raining last night. Well, a couple days ago, so you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's still dry. Good deal. That boot's still dry. Got a few waters left, but I'm getting down there. My supply. Do a little bit of organization in here, and then I'm gonna shoot a van life video and show everybody my rig. Well, there she is. She's not running 100% perfect, but she'll get the job done for the day. May end up putting some rocks back there to push that little puddle of water back. A little low pressure zone right there. We'll see. Well, tumbled through the box, so usually if I can get a pretty good sized pebble, really I even like to be able to see these guys roll through the box. There we go. So she's doing all right. She's not 100% perfect, but you see out there, that was my sluice box on Sunday and Monday. Yesterday I sluiced right where that big rock is. I was able to move that rock today and open up this spot here. Now the sun's coming out. The question is, will this spot stay all day long? Sometimes the sun comes out and the water drops. Hey, good afternoon, guys. Well, turned out to be a real nice day here in Northern California. Short sleeve shirt weather. Saw a group of rafters come in. Well, actually, I just saw one raft with 3 people on it. So I went and I changed out my sluice box. I ran this morning. I got the gold up in the van. I'll show you what I pulled in. I'm pretty impressed. That's better than I've seen in a while. But this has been a convenient spot for taking out the material right here. At one point I just had my big shovel out, shoveling straight into the box here. Well, it's a new day from the mining spot. I was out here till 8 o'clock last night. I've been hanging out in the van most of the day. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and it was pouring rain. And it's been raining ever since till about an hour and a half ago. So this is where I started in last evening. And I have seen a couple nice pieces of gold fall out of that. And seems to be a lot of fine gold in it. This I'm not so sure of, all this top stuff. I think it's probably got fine gold in it. But the stuff that I'm real interested in is all this stuff that has boulders in it. And you're breaking up and getting those boulders out and then getting the sand out in between that and the material. Anyway, today's project and what I'm going to be working on for the next day or two or however long it takes, I'm planning on taking this whole mound out right here. From where I'm standing and just work my way around and take out all this material right here. And then probably end up continuing back and then back around all the way over here. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the van now and upload the rest of this video. The Ole Trap did a really good job yesterday. I just wanted to say on film here, the reason that I decided to go ahead and use it, well, it's been about 6 years since I've used this sluice. I've had it since I've started prospecting. And, well, it's just a little bit more easier to use than the other sluice box. And I actually think it does a better job catching fine gold, which is why I really got it out. That and I was tired of, this is how I'll end the video, guys. This is my Keen A51 sluice box, and I like it. I think all sluice boxes, they have their purpose. But the thing with this sluice box is, every time you pull it out of the water, and it's not hard to do, you got these latches right here. Normally Keen just sells it with the green carpet, but I went ahead and put the miner's moss on the top because you get that fine gold stuck in the miner's moss, it's not coming back out until you wring it out. When you want to clean up your material, you just set it in a tub like that and you pour a 5-gallon bucket or you splash it with your scoop right there. So every time you pull this box out of the water, you got to take these latches off, you got to remove this riffle tray, and then you got to wring out these carpets in the miner moss and a 5-gallon bucket of water. And between taking it apart and putting it back together and after you're wringing out your material, I figure you spend about 10 minutes each time you do that. Maybe not quite 10 minutes, but give or take, you're spending 10 minutes every time you do it. The Ole Trap is just a lot easier to work with because it's easier to clean out and you can get it back in the water right away. I mean, you take it out, pull it out, clean it out, got your material, put it back in the water. Alright guys, well, I'm going to look at this for a second. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. The rain's starting to come back in, but I think it might just be kind of a small sprinkle and I'll probably do that the rest of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and make up some lunch, edit this video out, and hopefully the rest of the day get back out and get some more gold.